This year's AyeWrite Festival seen the return of a grand tradition, the annual Battle of the Books, as various book clubs from around Glasgow took to the stage to fiercely contend why their book truly was the best.
He was inspecting my violin. Among the possessions brought to this mountain village by the two city youths, which was how they saw Luo and me, it was a sole item that exuded an air of foreignness, of civilization, and therefore aroused suspicion.
This novel is so much more than a historical account. It's an intimate narrative of the terrible consequences of Mao's action, as well as being part historical, part cultural, and with fable-like qualities. The author also deals with romantic awakening and coming of age.
How could she expect him to know? How could she expect him to answer? He'd lost 15 men at Lewes. Burdock, Knightley, Atkins, Jones, Bloom, Bruce, Lovell, Hall, Green, Wester, Johnson, Taylor, Rolls, Tyford, Merritt. The Allies had been 7-1 against the Hun, and 15 men had died under his command.
Young's descriptions are clear and technical, and the atmosphere of the hospital is palpable, frightening, inspiring, and painful.
He had in mind to build a fire in the pit and drop in the turtle and roast him slowly in the shell along with the squash. We'd had nothing since the bread and molasses. In this cold breeze, a roasted turtle sounded like Christmas dinner.
Exciting adventure story, and also a fitting tribute to the end of an era and the glory of the pioneers, and certainly the beauty of the vast American landscapes.
You are the state. You know what you need. You look at your pants. Have they got holes in the knees? Listen to your belly. Did it ever rumble for emptiness? Look at your crop. Did it ever rot in the field because the road was so bad you couldn't get it to market?
It's a great story. At times it's very sad and even tragic, but it's not without hope, nor is it without humour.
Isn't it curious that persons who live what novelists call a rich emotional life always seem to be a bit slow on the uptake? The most ordinary actions become to such persons entangled in complicated webs of apprehension and suspicion. But she herself said it was her first novel that actually became something of a curse, although undoubtedly it's a work of genius.
After a hotly contested contest, it was time to start the voting.
The runner-up
In spite of Cold Comfort Farm putting in a fierce effort and taking second place, at the end of the day there could only be one winner.
The winner of the Battle of the Books 2012 is Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress.
And none of the competition proved a match for Battlefield Book Group.